All right, so this is the second video. Let's look at number 7. We're just adding degrees, minutes, and seconds. Just add them just as you see them. 43 and 30 seconds is going to give you 73 seconds. 15 and 42 minutes is going to give you 57 minutes. And then 30 and 10 degrees is going to give you 40 degrees. Now, you'll notice, let me erase that. You will notice that, whoops. You'll notice that you have 73 seconds. Obviously, you're going to have at most 60, right? So this is technically going to be 13 seconds. And what's happening to those 60 seconds? With 60 seconds, you're getting a minute. So this is going to be 58 minutes instead. Just carrying everything over, and then this is going to stay at 40 degrees. All right, so this is your final example, or your final answer, should I say. Let's 40 degrees, 58 minutes, and 13 seconds. Let's move on to number 8. It says, find the measures of the angles formed by the hands of a clock, okay? At 3:30. So best way to break this down, and I like to write down the notes on this stuff just in case I always forget. 12 o'clock, most important, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, okay? For every hour, think about just a regular clock. For every hour that passes by, 1, 2, 3, right? Think of degrees, right? There's going to be 30 seconds in a clock, 360 degrees. I'm sorry, in a clock. So, if your circle is split up into 4 sections, this is going to be 90. 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 Okay. Let me just add these in. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so each section, right, this is divided into fourths, is going to be 90, meaning that from here to there, that's going to be 30. From here to there, that's going to be 30. And from 2 to 3, it's going to be 30. So we can basically say, think of a normal clock. The small hand, so I'm going to put SH, which is the small hand, or the hour hand, right? I'm not going to put small hand. I'm going to say the hour hand. And we'll say the minute hand, right? Just to differentiate. The hour hand, for every hour that it moves, right? For every hour, so if I go from 1 to 2, every hour, we'll say, technically it just moves, if we move from 1 to 2, that's 1 hour. That's technically 30 degrees. For the minute hand, for every hour, okay, the larger hand is going to go around the entire clock in 1 hour. So for the minute hand, that's going to go all the way around the clock. That's going to be 360. Now, other numbers to note that I have written down, if that's the case, okay, your hour hand, every minute, we'll say every minute, is going to be half a degree. Not sure you'll need to know this, or 1/2 of a degree. And your minute hand, so for every minute, it's going to be 6 degrees. All right, so if you have 3:30, think of 3:30 here. Get rid of these. Um, 3:30, right? From 12 to 1, it's going to be 30 minutes. From 1 to 2, 30 minutes. From 2 to 3, 30 minutes. Let's see what 3:30 is going to be. Small hand, I'll change this to like maybe red. Your big hand is definitely going to be, for 3:30, is going to be on the 6. We don't know where the small hand is going to be, but if I had to estimate, it's probably going to be somewhere around here. So I'll tell you what, from 6 to 5, that's going to be 30 degrees. From 5 to 4, that's going to be another 30 minutes. And then we don't know what's going to happen between 3 and 4. So I'm basically saying I'm basically telling you this is the small hand, right? The hour hand. For every hour, right, we said 30 degrees. For every minute, it's going to be 0.5. So it's going, let's see, how many minutes? 30 minutes, right? So you can multiply 30 times 0.5, or you can say to yourself, for every hour it moves 30 degrees. Well, it's not moving an entire hour. The small hand is only moving 30 minutes. So 30 minutes is half an hour. So half of 30 degrees is going to be 15 degrees. Remember, it's not moving the full hour. It's not 4 o'clock. It's only 3:30. So 30 plus 30 is 60. 60 plus 15 is going to be 75 degrees. I believe that's what the answer said. And then let me erase this. Hopefully this works as quickly as I can. 145 is going to be slightly different. 145, okay, your small hand, well, the big hand is definitely going to be on the 9. And 145 is probably going to be somewhere over here, closer to the 2. I'm just guesstimating. So you could do this forwards, right, or backwards. Backwards is probably easier. From 90 to 10, we said that's 30 degrees. Remember, we're finding the angle. From 10 to 11, another 30 degrees. From 11 to 12, it's another 30 degrees. From 12 to 1, that's another 30 degrees. So so far we have 120. Now we need to find out how much time has elapsed from 1 to 2. So we said the small hand, in an hour it's 30 degrees, but it didn't move an hour. It moved 3/4 of an hour. 45 is 3/4 of an hour. So you can take 30 times 3/4 of an hour, which is 3/4, or just 0.75. And if I do that on my phone, 30 times 0.75, I'm doing this with you, is 22.5. So you want to add that to 120. And you should get 142.5 degrees. All right. I will be sending you another video, so just be ready for that. If you have any questions, just shoot me a text.